All right, we haven't done much today. I came in the day unsure of the bias because we had these relative equal lows, this LR, and unfilled 1 hour gap, but we also had London high and these highs here, so it kind of looked like we could go either way. We ended up being bullish, right? Obviously, we've just pumped, but we've literally had no retracement or anything. We left this 5 minute unfilled. We tapped this one to like an inch and then pumped, but that was right after we swept this high, so I'm not going to long that. We've just tapped this unfilled 15-minute gap. It doesn't look like there's any longs yet, but if we can trade a bit lower into this gap and then get a long, that is what I'll take. But other than that, I don't think I'll take anything because I'm not taking shorts because we got this 15-minute gap, so there's going to be nowhere for me to short. So if we get a really good long, I'll take it because obviously that much bullish momentum, getting this 4-hour CISD, obviously it does look like we want this high because on the 4-hourly, sorry, there's no other PD arrays here. So we closed above this high, so it looks like we want this one, this intermediate semi high. So if we do get a 15-minute or 1 minute long from this 15-minute gap, I'll take it. But if we just tap it like that, trade higher after chopping for 15 minutes, then there will be no trade. So we'll see. Okay, this 2 minute doesn't look bad. So obviously we've manipulated to the 15-minute gap. I don't think we have reached a discount, but I don't think we need to or necessarily want to, right? Especially when we're gunning for this high so bad. ES manipulated into it too, so we got true manipulation, and then we got a singular 2 minute inverse, but closes in a minute. So let's see if we get it. Yeah, the reason obviously I like this is we're clearly bullish, right? 4-hour CISD, we come down, we actually tap that 4-hour order block and the 15-minute gap and the 5-minute gap, and then if we get this clean inverse, we've got like LR here, and then we've obviously got this high here as the target. So let's see if we can get it in a minute. Okay, there we are in. I don't actually like this immediate reaction of just dump, but it's whatever. Stop loss at the low inside the 15-minute gap, and then take profit at this height. Wow, this could just stop me out. That would be very surprising, but it could happen. Yeah, break even at this first internal high here. And yeah, let's see. I do really like this trade. I don't see anything wrong with it. Like I said, I don't see why we'd stop being bullish here. We come down, tap the 4-hour order block, tap the 15-minute gap, tap the 5-minute gap. And then we still got this untapped high that's also untapped on ES. There's no bearish SMT. This is a very, very weird reaction to inversing a gap. So this might just be a loss, but we will actually let it play out and see. Okay, I'm now just trailing my stop. So we did actually pump up. We didn't stop me out. I'm trailing my stop to just this candle's low, as there's no reason we should come back for it now, especially after closing above this CISD. Almost at the break-even mark. So we'll see that. ES is looking also very, very bullish, which is nice. This is a bearish SMT, which is also another reason I'm trailing it. Just in case we do reverse here, I want to minimize the risk. We do have this small 1 minute as well. So this could be a valid point to go break even, but I want to see how we react to it. If we close above this, I think I will just go break even because there's just absolutely no reason to come back to here, especially that we've got the SMT too and the inverse. So I feel like it's a strong obviously signal to go higher. So we'll see what we do. Okay, that's a nice reaction. I am just going to go break even here due to the SMT. So there we go. That is break even. So cannot lose this now. Yeah, the reason I went a bit early is obviously the high I wanted to go break even at was an SMT, and we're not showing a reaction to go lower from the SMT, which means I think we want to go higher, which means I feel like if we do want to go lower, which just to stop me out, right? It's not to then continue higher. So yeah, we also got this 3-minute inverse, and let's just see how this trade can play out. I'll probably target about 50% of this wick, as it sometimes likes to leave highs like that. Just wanted to mention, if we do push to my SMT, to my TP, sorry, then likely we'll get an SMT up there with the ES looks like it will want to take it first. So I will probably either close out the whole trade, some of it, or just trail my stop depending on how we react, right? If we get the SMT and then ES and NQ starts to trade lower, I'll probably just close it out in whatever profit I'm in. Or if we kind of show no signs of stopping, I'll just trail my stop accordingly. But let's see if we can continue pushing. Okay, still pushing nicely. We're now kind of by this LRLR, so I'd kind of want to see us push with some displacement here and kind of sweep all this out would be nice. And then maybe create the bearish SMT, and then I'd probably close. Obviously, I could just close now or in a second, and balance, as you can see, is actually in profit, which means I could request a payout, but obviously I'm not requesting a payout of like $5, and that payout isn't going to make me isn't going to affect this trade, if you know what I mean. I like this trade because I like this trade, not because, well, like I like this TP because I like this TP, not because it's $900 because it's a good TP, right? And that's obviously the right way to think. But like I said, if this does reverse and hit my break even, I cannot complain. Right, today was very, very bad, and I'm just happy with myself. This is a great trade, no matter what. And the fact that I sat through all this kind of poor price action, didn't try FOMO into shorts or whatever, even though I was wanting this gap to be filled. Yeah. So let's just wait and see. We also got this 5-minute CISD, which is just a nice, another little bullish confirmation. We are just very, very much chopping here. I don't know what the plan is. I mean, obviously we do have this unfilled 1-minute gap. Ideally, I'd want it to be a breakaway gap and not come fill it. I feel like if we do come fill it, we'll probably dig a bit deeper and stop me at break even. But I just don't think we should want to do it, especially with how bullish ES is. It should just kind of take the lead and we pump it, but we're not seeming to do that. So we'll keep waiting. But yeah, I just wanted to mention we do have also have that 5-minute change in the stake. We've also got a little 5-minute gap here, so we'll see how it reacts to that. But I just don't like I don't like the lack of efficiency at the moment. Okay, we have dug into the 1-minute gap. We've got a bit of speed, so it looks like we're probably going to get stop break even here. But you know, you never know. We've got the 5-minute gap and we have this 15-second LRLR. So ideally, to be honest, I'd probably want to see like a 30-second long setup here would be nice, or even the 15-second inverse to come and take all this. But you know, like I say, because obviously we've got like this big gap here that aligns with my break even, we might want to come and tap that. But like I say, completely fine. Today was very, very poor and lacked opportunity. So the fact that I even found a good opportunity at all is very good, right? Didn't expect it. But yeah, we've shut this low. We've got this 5-minute gap. Hopefully 5-minute gap can save us, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're just going to consolidate and stop me at break even, which is okay. There we go, break even. So that's me done for the day. No point trading anymore, especially after that bad price action. Like I say, no setups all day. Then this 2-minute inverse was absolutely lovely. Right, unfortunately, we couldn't even sweep this high because that could have been a potential take profit. But we couldn't even get there. We had to stop down here. Yeah, we could have targeted that for 1R, but I was going for this 2R. And yeah, so we're doing. Do I still think that we'll come for this high? Yes, but is it possible we don't? Yes. So obviously we go break even. And do we just maybe consolidate here because we've pumped, you know, 250 points off open? Yes, that's probably the most likely one. But when I see a good trade, I'm going to take it.